Hello, Howard Lake Waverly Winstead Middle School students, staff, and parents. Welcome to our 2020 end of the year virtual assembly. Back in September, at the start of this year, no one could have possibly imagined that the year would end like this. This will be a year that no one will forget. This will be a year that you share with your children and grandchildren. This is a year that I could not be more proud of our students and staff for meeting the unprecedented challenges presented by the COVID-19 pandemic. During this assembly, I'm going to share some information and recognize our students. Following this, we will honor our 8th graders with a traditional slideshow. Finally, at the end, we'll do our 4th quarter and end of the year Laker Proud drawings, so please stay tuned to see if you're a winner. Some general information. June 2nd at 3:30, all student work is due. Those students that are still completing work, we encourage you to reach out to your teachers and get whatever help is needed to be successful with this work. On June 3rd and 4th, from 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m., student pickup of personal items and return of Chromebooks and other school items will take place. During these times, only the student should come to the middle school entrance to return their Chromebook, library books, classroom books, or any other school items that they may have. Their personal items that they may have left in their locker will have been bagged for them and can also be picked up at that time. Students, if you ordered a yearbook, you will be able to pick that up at this time as well. And on June 10th, we will be posting our final grades. We'd like to recognize our Students of the Month for their outstanding distance learning performances. Our March students are 5th grade, Emmett Dusky and Rebecca Smith. 6th grade, Carson Wendler. 7th grade, Michaela Robertson. 8th grade, Nathan Dressel. April Students of the Month are 5th grade, Allison Brady and Kaylee Otto. 6th grade, Jackson Reamer. 7th grade, Colby Lockemeyer. And 8th grade, Tricia Carls. Our May Students of the Month, 5th grade, we have Olivia Reamer, Ben Ebert, and Autumn Schoenfeld. 6th grade, Corey Brown. 7th grade, Trina Carls. And 8th grade, Alex Zevalita Schmidt. Students of the Month, you can pick up your certificates and bumper stickers and a few other items during the student pickup and drop-off time. We'd like to recognize our Trifecta Award winners. These are our 7th and 8th graders who participated in 3 activities throughout this school year. Their certificates can also be picked up on June 3rd and 4th during the student pickup and drop-off times. Last Thursday, we had a great turnout for a middle school farewell drive. It was great to see the students again. Let's enjoy that moment again, as well as some words from our teachers.
Hello, this is Mrs. Wiselow. Just want to say congratulations to everyone, and I wish you all a wonderful summer.
Hi Lakers, Mrs. Graves here. I miss you all terribly, but I'm so excited that you get to take some time off. I hope you have an awesome summer break, and I can't wait to see you next year.
Hello middle schoolers, this is Mrs. Hartnick. I wanted to say that I am so proud of all your hard work during this time. I miss you, and I hope you have a fantastic summer.
Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Raymer. Shout out to all the 5th graders on an awesome job this last quarter. Way to rock distance learning. I miss you. It was nice to see some of you at the parade, but I look forward to visiting you in the hallways next year. And to those of you that often come down to visit me in my classroom or hang out with me during track or cross country, I look forward to catching up with all of you next year. I wish you a great summer. Take care.
Each spring, one of the final 8th grade language arts assignments is to write about their middle school experience. And each year we select 2 students to share those speeches with the middle school. So let's hear from those 2 students now.
Hey guys, I'm Willow. and this is my 8th grade graduation speech. Now, I'm not a huge writer, but I'm going to try my best on this one. 8th grade. It's been quite a year. There's been a lot of ups and downs, but we did it. And this speech is going to be about, moving on with our lives. Moving on to high school. 8th grade. It's hard to believe it's almost over. To think. We started as 5th graders, looking up at the 8th graders. And here we are. Over the years, we've grown into the people we are today. Whether it's meeting new people or getting a phone for the first time. We looked forward to something every year of middle school. And this year, we've all looked up to moving on. Over the years, we've learned to work together instead of fighting all the time. Back in 6th grade, I really struggled with math. I would fail every year. Then, in 7th grade, I met Miss Knirza. She pushed me to my limits, and I really wanted to give up, but instead of letting me, she helped me through it. Math still isn't my favorite. Sorry, Miss Knirza. But thanks to her, I'm way better at it, and I ask more questions. I pay more attention, so shout out to the teachers for the past 4 years. You guys really do make a difference. Mr. R always making the jokes, and Miss Lawrence always listening if there was something wrong. Really, thank you guys for everything. You made up everyone's day brighter, even if you didn't notice. Throughout these long 4 years, I feel like I figured out what it's like to thrive at certain things and make mistakes on their parts. And I've learned that instead of failing, you make mistakes and you learn from them. And you move on. But that's not just with classes. If you make a mistake in life, we need to learn from it and change the way we do things. Some people haven't realized it yet, but they will. Over these 4 years, we figured out who we are. And this is just the beginning. We figured out how far we get to push ourselves before we get too frustrated and how hard we have to try to get something we want. For me, it was good grades. In the last quarter, in the last year, I got the grades I've been pushing for. No matter how hard we push, we all will get there some way. You just can't give up. It's hard to believe this speech is already over, along with the 4 years of middle school. Time just flies, huh? It's crazy how many people I've met over the years, and now that I get to take one of my biggest steps in my life with them. These people are some of my closest friends and make me laugh every day. So truly, thank you to all the students and staff at HLWW Middle School. But now it's time for us to take our path into the long road of high school. For all the kids 5th, 6th, and 7th grade, have fun because time flies. Thank you everyone for helping me get to where I am today. Thank you.
Hello, fellow 8th grade students, teachers, staff, and parents. I would like to start out by saying thank you to everyone who has helped me along the way in my middle school career. Middle school has had its ups and downs, but hey, I'm done. This roller coaster has come to a stop. From my middle school experience, I've learned lots of new things, not only stuff I took tests on, but how to be respectful, responsible, and not to give up. I've learned some of my values. One memory in particular that I'm sure a lot of my classmates remember has taught me survival. In 6th grade, I got lost in the woods on our deep portage trip. You're probably thinking, what does survival have to do with anything? We had to always keep our heads up and survive the hard stuff in school, like tests, long papers, lots of studying, and confusing material. As I mentioned before, I got lost in the woods in 6th grade. It all started when our class arrived at deep portage. I'll tell you the good memories before I get into the memory that I learned something and I'll always remember. Deep Portage was the best field trip ever. 5th graders listening in the audience, I know you will like it. 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, you know what I'm talking about when I say I want to go back sometime. When we were there, we got to go rock climbing, snowshoeing, use walkie-talkies in the wood, and more. Oh, and did I mention the food? That food was amazing. Furthermore, Deep Portage was a field trip to remember. I was so excited to go cross-country skiing, but little did I know something unpleasant was going to happen. We got all our skis and ski poles, and we were taught how to cross-country ski. Not going to lie, that was the longest lesson of my life because I just wanted to ski. Finally, we were off. I was doing really good, and I was far ahead. The instructor asked me if I wanted to take another time around the truck. I was hesitant, but I said sure. When I was skiing the second time, I guess I took some wrong turns and got on the wrong track. I noticed I was lost when I saw the same weird-looking tree twice. I was so scared. I prayed for help, and I screamed my head off for help. I was lucky enough to find maps and try to follow them. After about 3 hours, I heard someone. I was so thankful I was found and safe back at the building. As I previously stated, I was safe and back at the building. When I got back, I got a lot of hugs. I had to repeat the same story multiple times because everyone kept asking what happened. I just started saying, "We don't talk about it." At breakfast the next morning, I got a recognition. I was really confused because they were rewarding me for getting lost. I got a certificate that I still have to this day. On the way home, I started crying because I realized what actually happened to me. But now when I think of it, it is a good story I can tell for years. In conclusion, I have learned a lot over the years. It was hard for me to pick just one story, but I felt that this one had taught me the most. Like I said before, it taught me to survive middle school and not be scared of the workload. I feel like that will help me a lot in high school because I see the amount of homework high schoolers get, and it is not a little like it was in middle school. I wish the best to all my classmates as we take a big step together and become high schoolers. Middle school teachers, I will never forget about how much you taught and how much you helped me grow into the person I am today. I'll make sure I'll visit you when I get the chance. Farewell, middle school and teachers.
Thank you for sharing those words and thoughts with us. 8th graders, I've enjoyed working with you the past 4 years in the middle school, and I look forward to seeing your successes the next 4 years while you're at the high school. I wish you well. It is now time to salute our 8th graders with their then and now slideshow. we've changed in just 4 years, and for some of us, 40 years. Ironically, due to not having a haircut in the past 3 months, my hair is similar to what it was in 5th grade. It's now time for our end of the year Laker Proud drawing. I'd like to give a special thank you to Zoller Photography for donating the gift cards for our Laker Proud drawings this year. We're going to start with 4th quarter. In the jar are all of the Laker Proud cards from the entire school year. Now, obviously, we didn't get any during 4th quarter, but they're all in here. So our 4th quarter drawing for a $25 gift card is going to happen first. We're going to mix them up. Can I get a drum roll, please? And the winner is Emily Jones. This card was given by Miss Bundrock. We do 2 runner-ups at the end of the year, so we have 2 $25 gift cards. These are runner-ups. So the first runner-up is Ashley Nowak. This was given to Mr. Muller. Our second runner-up for another $25 gift card. Go down to the bottom of the jar. I got a card here. It is Amber Nitka. This was given by Mr. Muller. And finally, this is for a $50 Amazon gift card. This is our final end of the year drawing. We're going to mix them up really good here. I have one card in my fingers, and the lucky winner is R.J. Wiege. This was given by Miss Stenzel. So congratulations to all of our Laker Proud winners this year. You can pick these gift cards up during the pickup and drop-off time. Just have the student come to the table, and they will have the cards in envelopes with the students' names on them. So in closing, I'd like to say congratulations to our 8th graders and wish them well in the high school. I want to wish all of our students and HLWW families a safe and restful summer. I sincerely look forward to seeing all of you in the fall. Thank you.